So I get pulled out round the back and just sit through that. And I'm fuming because I really wanted to see that show.
Talking of live shows, would you ever do a real, not a real, but like a, sorry.
A real one?
You know that shit you were just talking about?
I was looking at my sheet, and I actually mean reality show. Would you ever do a reality show?
No.
You wouldn't?
Well, I mean, look, if everyone's got their price, right? But
Would you do I'm a
I
Celebrity?
think I might. But I really fucking hate spiders.
Do you?
Fucking terrified of spiders.
Yeah, that would be my one
Yeah?
thing I don't think I could do. Snakes, rats, heights, anything like that, I
Yeah.
could do. Spiders, I would shit myself.
Yeah.
Surely the smart thing is to not say this, just on the off chance.
I'm not going to get on there. We've all seen my old tweets.
Yeah, but Will's just mentioned spiders.
Yeah.
You should be going, oh, bloody
No, it's not happening.
hate custard, and then you might just get that. I couldn't think of
You could've
anything.
think of something better. Hazelnut eye. Fucking.
hate matchmakers. I got asked to do Dancing on Ice.
Did you?
Yeah, last year.
And you didn't.
I said yeah, and then I never heard back.
Oh, man. That would have been brilliant. That would have been a great one.
I'd have been shit. I'm
Imagine-
6'3".
Of course. We know that. Fucking hell.
It was actually a Josh Peters video.
Oh.
It could have been.
Imagine that. He's trying to convince YouTubers that they're going onto a show like that.
Did he do something
I
like
think
that?
you might. I don't think he. That half rings a bell, but that sounds so much like a Josh Peters video, right?
Yeah.
But then maybe if you'd said yes, it would have came out, right? Like you said yes, and they'd got you.
Yeah.
it would've came out.
You'd think you'd go further with it.
Is that,
unless it just
is
bins
that
off
much
the
of a
idea.
get though? Like I'd do it anyway. Like, do you know what I mean?
Maybe not. Maybe if they'd like got you to send in a daft video.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah.
Josh, if that isn't a Josh Peters video, you should make it one. That'd be a good plan.
100%. Will, who's your top 5? Actually, before we get to that, if you don't mind, can we talk a bit about the Cody Ko show?
Oh, for fuck's sake! Yeah.
What happened there then?
That was the most embarrassing moment because it's like I fucking love Cody Noel. It was the first time I'd ever met them. So it was the same company that did ours. Theirs.
Right.
And it was Hackney. It was this big.
Hackney Empire.
I think so. Yeah. And they'd got. I was like, oh, can I get me and Mia tickets, right? So we'll go in, and it's like I thought would be like up in the booths or whatever. And no, they've got us at like floor seats right in the middle. And obviously, it's the same audience. So I went in, and everyone kind of knew. And it was like you getting pictures or whatever. And so we'll get it like 20, 30 minutes in the show, right? And Noel starts talking about getting a circumcision. And normally, right? So actually, for people, hang on. So for people who don't know, I have this thing called reflex anoxic seizures, which basically means I faint when stuff's like, well, I see gory things or, I don't really know too much about it, which I probably should know more.
You don't want to look into it because then you hear about it. And then
I'm fine with that. So what the main thing is, right? I've seen like Saw, I've seen loads of horror films and been totally fine because if I'm at home in an environment that I'm comfortable in and I'm not like trapped or whatever, totally fine, can do anything. Whereas it was always an issue in a classroom or where I'm stuck somewhere where I'm like I can't get out easily or like. You know what I mean? Where I can't just leave and just relax about it.
Yeah.
It always makes it worse.
Right.
So fucking picture this. I'm sat there, floor seats, right? Everyone around is like, oh, it's fucking WillNE. That is fucking WillNE. In the middle of the floor. And I just start feeling myself going, and I'm like, fuck. And I'm thinking like, comedy show, right? You can't get up and leave in the middle of a comedy show because they're going to make a joke. And I fucking love these two.
Yeah.
I'm going, I don't want to get up. Purely want to offend them. And 2, not to get the piss taken out of someone. I can do it. And he's just starting talking about more surgical procedures. And it's not even gory, but in my head I'm going, it's going to get gory. Like, he's going to start talking about operations or whatever.
Did Mia, is it Mia? Or,
Yeah.
Did she know that you would go, did you let her know that you
So
were?
I was like, oh, I think I'm a little bit, and then I was like, no, I'll be fine. And then it just goes in like this. And I remember waking up, and obviously it's not like I don't just faint on the floor. It's like my whole body's like, mate, it's a scene. It's a scene.
Is
Like,
it?
it's a seizure. It's not like, just pass out and get on. It's like, I'm talking like limbs. I'm like going
What?
everywhere. I'm all over the gaff.
Fuck, I didn't know that.
It's not, well, because my heart shuts down the blood flow in my brain, so me body's, it's in bits. And it's shit. It's
Cool.
it's not the best.
Yeah.
And so obviously, and when I come round, it's like the world's like spinning, and I have to like try and pull myself out of it. And I just wake up, and everyone's like, I think Cody's like, oh, they're having a fight. Oh, they're having a fight. And Mia's like, oh no, sorry, he's just having a seizure. And I come back around, and I'm like, all right. And I feel the eyes on him, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. And Noel goes, hey mate, what's your name? And I'm just like, WillNE. I was like, I don't know why WillNE came out. I didn't just say Will, and everyone just goes, "Way!" I just had a fucking seizure. I feel like shit. So I get pulled out round the back and just sit through that. And I'm fuming because I really wanted to see that show. And I sat there in the back, mortified, and they come through and they're like, "Mate, are you all right? Nice to meet you." So my first impression for those two, I was, oh my god.
Hell.
I remember getting in the back and Simon, Carl, and JJ just fucking creasing.
Oh, mate, that is class. That's so funny. But the thing about that though, shit situation makes a great story.
Yeah, for sure.
And you can take that on. Did you ever get to go back and watch another show or?
Oh, well, I dare not, mate. I dare not. I'll get the DVD when that comes out.
Imagine if it happened again. Yeah.
Don't say this.
No, all right, it won't. Will, at the time of recording, you've recently uploaded a banger, has to be said.
Thank you very much.
YouTube, Let's Trade.
Oh, we hope. We hope.
Class video. Now, at the time of recording, that's the only one that's out. You mentioned it's going to be a series, didn't you?
Yeah.
Do you have, and bear in mind this is going out sort of early mid-December, do you have any legitimate offers yet?
I've had so it's been out for a night.
Yeah.
And I've had about 9,000 shit ones, and that's genuinely, we've got the form and they're very, very bad.
Wow.
And then there's a few that I haven't gone through like the videos yet, but like some people have hit me up, or like if I mention them directly, being like, oh, you can have this, you can have that.
Yeah.
Someone's offered me a Rolex for the Belle Delphine car.
Oh, wow.
Which is probably the best way it's looking so far. And I think, do you know Jaack Sucks at Life?
Yes.
I saw a video of him holding a play button that I haven't watched yet, one of the 10mm ones.
Oh.
So that's I'll be honest, it's not too promising right now.
Oh, is he going to offer you it, do you think?
I haven't seen the video, but I hope so.
Right. Trade. Can I offer you something?
Yeah?
Can I offer you Stevie White?
For what? For why?
Just I want to.
He really doesn't want me.
I just want to. I just want to trade him.
3 on the fucking hour.
You can. All right. So
you gotta get a word in sideways.
So you can have him for a day, 2 days. Do what you want.
Stevie,
do I get a say in this?
I was gonna say he's not your possession.
He thinks I am.
Do you want him or not?
Stevie, he's not yours to give.
That's the nicest way of saying no.
You're welcome to come round every time, but I mean, I think that's rough. I'm looking for tangible possessions.
Yeah, what are you trying to get off him?
I want the Belle Delphine car.
For
me?
For a bloke. A bloke with a nut allergy.
Why does that make a difference?
Couldn't even have a Christmas chocolate.
What would I? What's the financial value of that car? Do you think?
I think it was on the. I think it was $5,000.
$5,000. Okay. So
what's the financial worth of me?
Not $5,000. Not $5,000.
Yeah, I don't think I'd make a very good e-boy either.
No?
I reckon you would. You look a bit like James.
Yeah?
I can see it.
I'll replace James. James can come and do an episode of this, and I'll come do that.
You mentioned in your video, and if you guys haven't seen it yet, check it out. I'm sure you've seen it. But you mentioned you want some YouTuber memorabilia from over the years. Got a little calendar knocking about if you want that.
Oh, have you still got it?
Yeah, I still got it.
Genuinely, that would be good. That would be really good. Genuinely, we should work something out for that.
Okay.
Have you still got the actual one you opened?
Yeah, it's all battered. It's all battered, yeah.
Fucking hell, of course you have. Brilliant.
I bring it out in every video, mate. Of course I've still got it.
I didn't think you'd have the actual one, though.
Yeah.
I suppose you couldn't really buy 2 or 3 because you remortgage your house at that point.
Well, Spotify deals made me get 4, but there we go.